Hey, wait a minute. Hey, that's better.
John Cameron Crazy, and this here is a Cymex wristwatch. Excuse me. Oh, all right. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
GNR was loud. Wait till you see the other GNR. Ah! Gilbert and Rhonda.
You're expecting Slash, maybe?
Oh,
musically, they're way off.
But movies we know.
And movies will show.
Oh.
Night.
Oh. Rhonda's on Friday, 11:10 Central.
Gilbert's on Saturday, the same time.
GNR. They're great movie hosts, but don't let them sing. Weekends on USA, up all night.
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's Resale Reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
You know, there's not too many people who actually throw a parade for themselves, but I am a former Miss Louisiana, and you know what? It's my birthday, and I deserve a parade.
Hey, you don't have to convince us.
You fool, you.
I always went out with the Italians in the neighborhood until I met the German with the Corvette.
New bitch, huh? Well, let me just introduce you around to everyone. This here is Crosseye. Oh, and that's her porcupine.
Rhonda Shear has many faces.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sonny and Shear.
Welcome back to USA Up All Night. We're Sonny and Shear.
I love Rhonda and she loves me.
I'm having a dream and I'm Samantha Stevens.
Rhonda, the general's gonna be here in an hour and you haven't cooked anything yet.
It's good to be back.
I wanna be loved by you.
Oh, look, it's my best friend from upstairs, Dred and Nixie.
Hello, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda Shear USA, up all Halloween night with Tor Johnson and a zombie determined to scare somebody.
My good friend Rhonda Shear just stopped by. Let me tell you, this is one funny lady right here.
Hi, it's Rhonda for Snapple Shear here, reminding you that in this topsy-turvy world, there's something you can always count on for straight-up, thirst-quenching enjoyment.
We're going to do an expose on him. Win an award. Remember? Jacuzzi for you. Porsche for me.
Just hold everything. This man is a pervert. He has me tie him up like this all the time, and then he forces me to dress in outlandish outfits like this.
I don't mind moving that couch for you.
Well, it is a big couch. But then you're a big man.
Hi, Tanner.
Kimmy Gibbler, oh my God! Whoa, baby!
Eat your hearts out, boys.
He said that if we needed any hauling done, to call him at the Hazard Hotel.
Hazard Hotel.
Much obliged, Flossie. We'll see you later.
Yeah, thanks a
My
lot.
pleasure. Oh, and Bo.
Yeah.
If you're ever thinking about buying or renting a truck, you come see me.
Okay, here. Carla, I'd like you to meet Sydney.
Hi.
Sydney's an applicant for our waitress opening. Well, she passed my interview with flying colors.
Have you had any experience serving the public? You mean dressed?
It's okay. We will take a good hard look at you. We are not biased here, are we? You always go for the slutty acts. Ratings, ratings.
So we're going to kiss everybody's ass?
Yes.
What you want to do?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Long time no see.
Parker, you missed me. Well, I missed you too. Matee, do you ever get lonely?
Only when I'm by myself.
Oh, baby.
Hey,
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.
USA Up All Night, it's Rhonda here, and I want you to know that I'm dedicating tonight's show to all the men and women who are in the Gulf because we're proud of them and we miss them and we want them to come home. Okay, bye. That's right, Rhonda wants all of her boys to come home to her. But anyway, I want you to know that I'm getting ready, and I want to look really nice for all of you people out there, and it takes a long time, you know. I mean, I don't want you to think I'm vain or anything, but it does take 24 hours a day. But to make sure that I don't get too vain, I have my favorite laughing mirror. Kind of keeps you in shape. Anyway, you know where I'm taking you tonight? I'm going to take you to some of the late night coffee houses in LA. They're really hip and cool now. They have those neat bohemian people. They have those late night poets, those late night conversations. They're all late night because they're up all night with Rhonda, of course. And later on, we're going to show you Barbarian Queen. But first, we're going to show you Ellie. And it stars Shelley Winters, Edward Albert, George Goebel, and Pat Paulson. And Ellie, well, you'll like this. She was once Penthouse Pet of the Year. You'll be watching closely, I'm sure. See, Sheila Kennedy, who is Ellie, lived with her poor old father, and everything was just going fine until Shelley Winters moved in. Well, you can just imagine what to watch and see. In the meantime, well, I'm going to go now and get ready for you to watch this film, and you'll have to dress to make sure that you're ready to watch the film. And what do you think would be good for Rhonda? Oh, yes. This is always a good thing to wear to watch films in. No, this is for later. Anyway, stay with us on USA Up All Night. We'll be back. Woo! Just trying to find something to wear. Oh, it's Rhonda here. USA Up All Night. Go preparing to go to the coffee emporium. And how about that Shelley Winters? Is she mean or what? I mean, giving poor Sid that final wheelchair ride. She's so mean that she would give a Polaroid camera to a guy with 9 seconds left to live. Anyway, Rhonda just had an idea. If if you want to reenact a scene from your favorite USA Up All Night film, then do it on VHS and send it to this address. Then Rhonda will pick out her favorite one and she'll air it right here. Now stay with us and we'll be back right after this commercial on USA Up All Night. Oh, oh. I just love the show. Here on USA Up All Night, and I want to thank everyone for all the fan mail that we've already received. Rhonda just loves reading all of her letters. Like this one is so nice. He writes, I absolutely adore you, and I'm your most enthusiastic fan. Gosh, he writes so well. And that comes from Kenneth Harl, all the way from Glen Cove, New York. Oh, let's just look at another one. This one looks really nice. Dear Miss Shear, you won't receive your mail order birth control device with a beeper on it until your check clears. Whoops. Wrong letter. Anyway, you can ask Rhonda anything that you want when you write, and Rhonda will answer because I know the answer to just about everything. Or at least I'll try to answer. Now, let's get back to Cora and Ellie and all those mean people in the film Ellie, and we'll be back on USA Up All Night. And in the meantime, I'm going to get back to some more of these letters because they're really, really nice. Here's a really nice one. Rhonda, you USA Up All Night girl here. And I guess Ellie fixed Cora's brother when he attacked her in the barn. I wonder what else he attacked. Let's take a look. Murderer!
Ow! Ow! That hurt. You made me swallow my juicy fruit.
Well, there's a new safe sex device, girls. Carry a big bucket of cold water with you. That guy's okay to date as long as he's got his pants on backwards, too. That reminds me of saying that my grandmother told me. Wear your pants backwards and it'll bring on a late harvest. Hey, grandmother was weird. But anyway, we're going to a commercial. Stay with us. We'll be back on USA Up All Night. Wear your pants backwards. Rhonda here, USA Up All Night girl on the move, and I'm really looking forward to visiting those coffee spots. They're really interesting. Oh, that must be someone at the door, or a really big moth. Did you know that a female moth is called a myth? See the things that you learn on USA Up All Night? Come in. Oh, hi, Rocco.
Hi, Rhonda.
Rocco's my neighbor. Oh, Rocco, have you been listening at my bedroom wall again? That's not nice, Rocco.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
They left this at my door.
Oh, they did?
you.
Well, that's really nice of you to pick this up. And look, it's from New Kids on the Block. They're really big fans of mine. Gee, let's see what they sent. Oh, wow. They sent some of their fan mail. They get training bras. Rhonda doesn't need this. Yeah, think about it. Who came up with the term training bra as opposed to what, letting them grow wild? Think about it. Training bras should have like little training wheels on them. Anyway, it's time to go back to our film right now, Ellie, and then we're going to go to the coffee houses, and I'm going to get ready. But thanks, Rocco, okay?
You're welcome.
Here, let me just help you with this. Rhonda's going to go get dressed now. Oh, Rocco! Your USA Up All Night girl on the move, Rhonda here. Ellie was once so shy it took an hour and a half for her picture to come out of a Polaroid. Now while he's taking her picture, she backs Cora's son off a cliff. Ooh, now it's time for us to focus on this commercial. We'll see you inside the Java Coffee House. Caffeine and Up All Night, it goes together. Now let's get back to Ellie and what's left of Cora's family on the USA Up All Night movie, Ellie. Oh, only in LA do they lock poor paintings up. I'll call the governor. I'll have you out on Monday. Hi, it's Rhonda here on USA Up All Night. And boy, when Ellie hits the hay, she's not kidding. Cora's son number 2 may be the first guy to die of hay fever. Achoo! Oh, look at this. There's probably 20 nude farmers inside. Oh, I feel it coming on. Yes, I do. It's RhondaVision. See, when I get this, all of a sudden, I can see you through the television sets, and I see you, I do. All of you with something rubber and inflatable in your hand, in your room. Raise your hands. You and you and you. You didn't raise your hands. Come on. I see you. Anyway, we're going to a commercial now. We'll be back on USA Up All Night. Naughty boy. inside the Java Coffee House where people get together and talk about things that interest them. Well, that makes sense. Why would they get together and talk about things that don't interest them? Anyway, it's much better than being out on a wife-swapping party with Bartles and James. Right now, we're going to talk to some of LA's late-nighters and find out what they do. Hi, excuse me, wait, before you're going to the Java Coffee House, aren't you? Well, yeah, sure you are. What's your name?
David.
David and?
Steve.
Steve. Now, David, what do you talk about when you go inside of there?
In Java, I think small talk, this and that, meet girls.
You small talk?
Philosophy.
Really? Are you like a college graduate?
Yeah, we've just come from the bookstore across the street where we buy all kinds of intellectual books.
Could you show me like one of those intellectual books?
Well, I don't happen to have one.
Cartoons! Anyway, what do you talk about?
The cheesecake.
You talk about...
Three-berry cheesecake. It's delicious.
Really? Well, I might join you for some of that. Do you consider yourself an intellectual man?
No.
An honest man. A cute man. A nice man. Anything else you would like to add to this?
I don't think so, Steve. No. We love Java.
We love USA.
Up all night.
Network.
And right now we're going back to Ellie, the film. Help me say USA up all night.
USA up all night.
No, up all night.
Up all night.
Yeah, we're going back. Ready? Up.
Up all night.
Real intellectual. Go on, guys. I made them do it. Rhonda here on USA Up All Night. Now we're going inside the Java Coffee House, one of LA's new hippest late night spots. Hi everyone, it's Rhonda here from USA Up All Night. Yeah, well, anyway, hey, we got to take a look again at Ellie with son number 2, pretending he's a bull. I mean, milking a cow is one thing, but a bull? I mean, they milk this scene for all it's worth. Not a bad trick, huh, girls? Boy, sometimes you just can't trust a man. My grandmother used to say, never trust a woman who has a condom dispenser attached to her purse. Good advice. Here's some good advice in this commercial. Anyway, I'm going to start dancing. Guess you won't see any of that here. Rhonda here on USA Up All Night, and right now I'm with Harold, the owner of wonderful Java Coffee House. Hi, Harold.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Now, I know that you're a fan of USA Up All Night because you told me that you were watching Young Nurses in Love last week.
Yes, I loved it. It was a very politically correct film, I thought.
Really?
Yes.
Do you watch all of our films that way with like a political eye?
With a political eye and a cheeseburger, usually.
That's wonderful. Now, what made you open this great place?
Well, we thought that there was a need in Los Angeles for a place just to hang out, maybe not drink alcohol, hang out, meet people, and pursue intellectual ideas.
Now, do you find that people pursue intellectual ideas better with caffeine or decaffeinated coffee?
Usually with caffeine. Caffeine really stimulates you a lot, helps keep you up all night, for example. And
oh, can you say up all night?
No.
You won't say that for me?
Maybe.
Come on, Harold.
Up all night.
Intellectual Harold here. Now we're going back to our film right now on USA Up All Night. Ellie, we'll be back with Harold. Rhonda, the USA Up All Night girl with you. As Charlie Chan would say, son number 3, wiser than son number 2, and number 1. Ellie gave him quite a kick in the groin. He'll be talking soprano for the rest of the movie. And we'll be back after this commercial. Ooh.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Hey, welcome to RhondaShear.com. the best place to shop for your intimates and loungewear. We have great sales all the time. We have a full size range. So we think that beauty comes in all shapes and all sizes. And check out our new skin tones. Find your nude. Tell your friends there's no intimates anywhere like rhondashear.com.
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's Resale Reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
It's Rhonda here on USA Up All Night. Now, Harold, is this cool to do?
Very cool.
Very cool. It's very tasty. Now, Harold, do you know the people that come here?
I know a lot of them. Most of them. Well, not most of them. About 10%.
Close personal friends. Now, what kind of things do they talk about? What kind of people come here?
Well, a lot of people come here pretending to be intellectuals, graduate students, things like that. And some people come just to scam on them.
Oh, exactly. See, the kind of people that I went to school with, they always raise their hands first in class. I couldn't stand those people. I'm going to go interview some of these people now. Hi, everyone. Hi. What's your name?
Robert.
Robert, I love the plaid. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Robert and?
David.
David, you're in plaid too.
Plaid one.
Plaid shirt.
Plaid shirt.
See, plaid is a very hip thing here at Java Coffee House. It makes you more intellectual, wouldn't you think?
Yes, definitely.
Now, what do you talk about here?
I talk about ideas for scripts.
For scripts? Oh, that's so LA.
Yeah, I'm here to write a script. I can't write scripts when I'm alone. I need other people around me.
No, I don't notice any pencil and paper, so you're writing it in your mind.
Exactly. I'm also here to meet intellectual women.
You're not cheating off of her, are you?
Not,
she writing
not, not off of her, but with her.
Oh, now what's your name?
My name's Wendy.
Wendy, you look like you're engrossed in this book. May I ask you what you're reading?
It's Critical Terms for Literary Study.
Now, are you really reading that, or are you looking at the pictures?
There are no pictures in this book.
I knew that. I swear I knew that. Now, are you still in school?
Yeah, I'm a graduate student at UCLA.
And then what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a professor.
Do you think you can help this gentleman to your left?
I don't think there's any help for him.
I think you're out of luck, pal.
Well, I tried. I was looking at the pictures.
Sure. Anyway, you know what? You can both help me do something because we're going to continue with more nice talks. But now let's see if Ellie gets away from Cora's last son on the USA Up All Night film. Ellie, right?
Right.
Right? Hey, we didn't leave you out. Hey, fans. Feel like dropping me a line? Well, I have the perfect place for you to write to. USA Up All Night in care of Rhonda. 2049 Century Park East. Suite 2550, Los Angeles, California, 90067. Now it's time for a commercial. It's Rhonda here on USA Up All Night with Harold, still at the Java Coffee House, and his Javette. Oh, hi, I know you. What are you doing here?
Well, today is Kafka's birthday. We come here every year on Kafka's birthday. And this time of year, I always visit the birthplace of the original Monkees, the rock group. And we're discussing some various themes here tonight. You don't know where you're going. Every road will lead there. And how long will it take, if you have no holes in your body, how long will it take you to explode? Something Nietzsche discussed before his death.
Wow, that gives me something to think about. Ooh, it hurts. Well, anyway, it's time for our Miller Genuine Draft movie moment. See if you can pick it out in our next movie segment. I'll give you a hint. It's a mishap that's so funny. You'll fall down laughing. Watch our USA Up All Night movie, Ellie. Rhonda here, your USA Up All Night girl, and we certainly have changed the intellectual mood here at Java Coffee House. Anyway, did you decide what the Miller Genuine Draft movie moment was? Remember, I said a moment that would make you fall down laughing.
Wait, where to go?
Did you pick out the Miller Genuine Draft movie moment? Here are those people shopping for a peaceful, quiet house in the country. Maybe this house is it. Then a dead guy comes tumbling down the stairs past them. I love it. Well, Cora is steamed. So steamed she could just blow up and end the movie abruptly. Harold, quit looking at me that way. Coming up next, we have another insane epic, Barbarian Queen. But now the conclusion of Ellie on USA Up All Night. Stay with me. Rondi, you're up all night, girl. Now they're underground in the catacombs. I thought that's what I was using to groom my cat. Ooh, now time for a commercial. Rondi here on USA Up All Night, and I'm really into it. We're into the Mad Hatter Coffee House in LA. It's really psychedelic. It's got that Alice in Wonderland motif. Ooh, it's really wild here. And it's fun to see how LA people dress late at night. Anyway, it's that special time. Yes, it's time for the Miller Genuine Draft movie moment. It's a very nasty, mean thing said by one of the men to one of the women. So nasty that to me it's funny. Look for it right now on USA Up All Night, Barbarian Queen. Ooh. Rondi here, USA Up All Night girl. Now, what was your guess for the Miller Genuine Draft movie moment? Remember, it was something so mean that it was funny.
Before I am through with you, you will beg to kiss my feet.
There it is, the Miller Genuine Draft movie moment. Remember, so nasty that it was funny. He tells her, when I'm through with you, you'll beg me to kiss my feet. Ooh, cooties. Those lines were the wedding vows at the Ryan O'Neal Farrah Fawcett marriage. Now time to watch this commercial, okay? Ooh, yeah. Well, you're all my up-all-nighters, and I love you all. Remember now, next week, 3 terrific films, Sizzle Beach USA, Class of Newcomb High, and Rented Lips. Now let's watch the finale of our USA Up All Night movie, Barbarian Queen. Ooh, All Nighter Rondo, your hostess on USA Up All Night at your service. Well, the Rebels won. Amathea gets Aragon. It was close, but we got a happy ending in overtime. Yeah, well, that's it. We want to thank all of our coffee houses for making this a terrific late-night Los Angeles tour. See you next week with Sizzle Beach USA, Class of Newcomb High, and Rented Lips. Thanks for sticking around. Remember, if it's Rhonda, it's LA. Good night, everyone. Good night.
1, 2, 3, 4. Run! Woo!
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's Resale Reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up all night. And some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Hi, I'm Rhonda Shear, and I'm so excited about the launch of my new book. It's called Up All Night, From Hollywood Bombshell to Lingerie Mogul, Life Lessons from an Accidental Feminist. And yes, it is good reading for men too. Any questions?
Well, specifically, what in a book would be helpful to a man like myself?
Well, I don't know if you're looking to change jobs or careers right now, but there's lessons and tips how you can do that at any age. I don't know if you're looking for a new girlfriend in your life right now, but I found love like later on, like you too. And so there's lessons on how to find the woman of your life. And there's lessons about everything that you've ever learned in your life. So yes. And you know what else? You look like the kind of guy that likes to look at pictures.
I do. I prefer a lot of pictures in my books.
Yes.
Funny you know that about me.
I just had that feeling that you would like colorful pictures, and look at all the pretty color pictures in that.
Those are nice.
There's nice, huh?
Very nice.
Okay, so there's pictures and there's life lessons and there's tips. And I even think you'll get that woman of your dreams if you pick Up All Night right now on Amazon.
I mean, if it's just a matter of changing it.
I'm back. Oh, hi. Yes, I'm here. Can you see me? I am in Miami. You are one hot stud. John, you are hot. Tell Eamon just to move over. I don't know if you can see how hot this picture is. You have quite the sense of... You have quite a sense of style. Now, let me tell you about what's going on here in Miami Beach. You would love this because it's beautiful. The sun is shining. It is the International Swimwear Week. And of course, they call this the American Riviera. People like Cher, Madonna, Sylvester Stallone, all have homes here. And there's some gorgeous international bodies parading around on Miami Beach. So in their swimsuits, that's why I'm scantily clad just for you, John. But I must tell you, I am bringing you hot gossip about a hot Hollywood stud, just like you, who has gone into the fashion world. And you want to know who that is? It's Mr. Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds. Now, I know you wouldn't, I know you think Burt Reynolds, you don't think fashion. But let's face it, he's had his ups and downs. He was the #1 box office draw in the 70s and 80s. And of course, he was nominated for Boogie Nights for an Academy Award, but he's not putting all of his eggs in the acting basket anymore. He has now come out with his own line of clothing, very exclusive, very expensive, and manufacturers check this out, say that in the first year of 1999 that they expect him to make $250,000. It's mainly leather goods, purses, bags for both men and women, and everything. This is the cool part. Tell me if you'd wear this. Everything is going to have the BR, Burt Reynolds logo. Now, I heard that BR also stands for British Railway. So I don't know if you guys... I'm not sure if... Ooh! Well, oh, yeah. Well, this is what's happened. Who would think that John Travolta and Sean Penn could possibly be the cause of a breakup between George Clooney and his girlfriend, Celine, his live-in girlfriend? I know that's hard to believe, but these three guys were all making a film down in Australia called The Thin Red Line. Now, George Clooney was out partying every night in Australia with all the local girls, all night long, but he did get back in time to go to work. In the meantime, Sean and John Travolta were doing all these family things with the kids and going to parks and having a great time. Celine got very, very jealous over this and did the ultimate girl ultimatum. She says, George, it's either we're getting married, making babies, or you're out of here. So he is in the hot seat, if you know what I mean. In the hot seat. Okay. Oh, please. Have you ever seen Celine? She's this gorgeous blonde, French, and she teaches at an elementary school in Beverly Hills. So if they do get married, it is going to be definitely the wedding of the year. We'll see who has the most power, John, the woman or the man. I think she'll win, but that's just my, I think that. Now, oh, the party of the year. Yes. Okay. Now, I mean, oh, wait, I'm losing my little earpiece, but wait, I'm back. Okay. Now, there's been much talk about Prince Charles and his son, William, meeting Camilla, the formal meeting. But the tongues are wagging in Hollywood, not over that meeting, but over the 50th birthday bash of Prince Charles. Everybody wants in on this. Now, supposedly this is supposed to be a very, it's just going to be a party for the family, close friends. But Hollywood, all the big stars in Hollywood, they have instructed their agents, they've instructed all their PR people, top brass, they want in to this party. Now, it's not because Prince Charles is the ultimate party animal, but it's because these guys are shrewd business people, all the top A stars. They want in because one little photograph with a star and Prince Charles means major media attention, every magazine, every newspaper, and that translates into box office dollars, cash. Although over here we're saying, and the talk is that Prince Charles is definitely trying to up his PR cachet and be much more media friendly. And after it's hard to follow, obviously, Princess Diana, but they're saying that it's working. He's coming across much friendlier. But everyone wants in on this, especially stars who talk to Princess Diana. Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked.
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's Resale Reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
I am really, really excited about my next guest because everybody watched Batman and Robin on television, and this gentleman also was in the film Batman and Robin, the very first one, and it's even bigger than ever, this whole world of superheroes, and he's a superhero. We're also celebrating, before I bring him on, Burt Ward. I don't want to bring him up yet. He created Gentle Giant's dog food, which I feel like everyone I've talked to now knows his dog food and loves it. And, I've got 5 dogs all around my feet right now, but it's back in Walmart stores in Canada and the USA and in Target. And it's in, he's helping, listen to this. This dog food helps dogs live, we're going to ask him about it, live up to 27 years. So from Cape Crusader to Canine Crusader, recently just got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is huge. Help me welcome in, please, Burt Ward. Yay! Hi, Burt.
Hello, citizen.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear it. I said, hello, citizen.
Oh, thank you. Well, I just want to, I was talking about you. I'm going to get this out right away. To a friend of yours today, Richard Gabai.
Yes, your friend.
Yes, your friend, because you've been in 3 of his films, and we were in one of his films together, and that was Revenge of the Party Nerds too. But we weren't the same scenes. But right. So you and I have starred in a film together, and yeah, I mean, he's told me I have to actually bring this up because there's something that he told me today. He texted me, and I have to ask you about this. He was honored to go to your Walk of Fame your Hollywood Star Walk of Fame party, and also he was in your wedding party. But he told me that you all launched an international, how do you say it?
Batusi.
Yes, Dance for Peace. And tell me about that, because I heard he did some videotaping at the wall in Israel, and then you edited it, and he says it's wonderful. So what is it that you did, along with, we'll get to everything else that you're doing.
Well, on the day that I got my Walk of Fame star, which was January 9th of this year, afterwards, we threw a big party. And part of the party was a giveaway for what we call superhero awards. You know what I mean? Superheroes, for superheroes. And at the same time, with doing the superhero awards, we also decided that, kind of like with a world so torn up and so divisive, that how about maybe just for 3 minutes, we could talk to people all around the world, get them to stop what they're doing and dance the Batusi, which was on our show in the very first episode. Adam West is Batman. He danced the Batusi. If you remember that, yes, I mean, there's a lot of people that have danced that. John Travolta danced that. Okay, yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio did that in a film. Yes, that's the famous Batusi. But the whole idea was, everybody stop what you're doing, stop hating for 3 to 5 minutes, and worldwide, let's get everybody we can to dance. There you go. You got it. So Richard was at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. I have people from Australia, from New Zealand, from all over the world. I mean, dancing all over the United States, Las Vegas, Canada, and we're putting this together. And it's going to be, we're going to have it on the internet. It'll probably be about 35 or 40 minutes long, but it is such a tribute to love and to peace. And where everybody has fun, though, you know?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, your whole life, people have looked up to you. And I mean, I think it's great. And I know
got one looking up to me right now.
Oh my gosh.
We've got more than 50 of these in the house.
How are they? Okay.
Irish Wolfhound.
Irish Wolfhounds, because Richard told me that you had 40 to 50 dogs living in the house with your wife. There's my babies. That's my pup cam right now. They're all Chihuahuas of every shape, size.
Right.
And so that's my guess. And there's my feet. Hello. So anyway, I've got 5. How do you deal with 50 of them in your house?
Well, actually, over the last 26 years, 15,500 have lived in our house, always a minimum of 50. We always have a minimum of 50 or more. And these are primarily are giant breeds. We have them up to 200 to 300 pounds. Yes. Well, you know, my wife and I literally have gone to the dogs. You know, it's our charity. It's our life's work. And as you can see from the photo, we've got dogs living into their late 20s, running around.
Oh my gosh.
No one in the world has done this. And for so many people who love their dogs, actually there's 80 million dogs in the US in 67 million households. Just think if you can double the lifespan of your dog, or you can add at least 5 to 10 years. Plus, our dogs are so healthy, the only time they go to a veterinarian is every 3 years. For a $10 rabies update.
I have the chills. First of all, I'm sitting in a room, my producers and my husband and myself, we're dog lovers. We're animal lovers. Last year, I chaired the SPCA event, whatever. Anything I can do for animals, I'm going to do. But I can't believe that you've done, I read some stars have adopted from you. I love the fact my producer, Marie over there, she's got a sick baby at home right now, and she says she's going to change immediately to Gentle Giants. And also my other producer, Gene, his dog eats Gentle Giants. We actually made up a little jingle for Gentle. This is like our own in-house jingle girl, Erica Flasker, because we love dogs. So you have to listen. This is our little gift to you.
Great. Thank you. I'm ready.
So can we go ahead and play it?
Corn, wheat, soy, byproducts.
Not today, dastardly villain. Our dogs live longer in your skin too. Long live your dogs with Gentle Giants dog food. Yeah.
Very good. I'd clap more, but my dog is just molesting me here with kisses and hugs and everything.
I love that you and your wife do this. I'm reading, just right now that you're back in, or someone was looking for you. You're over 1,800 Walmart in nationwide and 250 in Canada for the first time, and now in 1,100 Target stores. So congratulations on that. Gentle Giants dog food. We're going to talk more. You personally have an exhibit at the Hollywood Museum right now. The world's first superhero legend exhibit. And then I love Roger Neal, and a publicist, and you were given the Icon Award last year at the Hollywood Oscar viewing dinner in 2018. You have had an amazing life, and I love that you embrace animals, because that means that you love life and you love people and dogs, and
absolutely
nothing better than the love of an animal. And I really think they're smarter than I think that maybe we'll ever know in our lifetime, and the way they communicate with us.
Yeah, let me tell you what happened was when my wife and I moved to where we're living now, we decided to get a dog for our daughter. And we like big dogs, okay? We like all dogs, but we wanted a big dog. So we got either an Irish Wolfhound or Great Dane. We found a Great Dane. We basically found that all the Great Danes that weren't in homes were being put to death because the lady that was rescuing them, because every breed has a rescue. There's a Chihuahua rescue, there's a Shepherd rescue, and there's a Great Dane rescue. But the lady herself had died, and these dogs, when people had to give them up, would go to shelters. Dogs in shelters are barking, right? You know that. And because they want to get out and they're frightened. And who's going to take a big dog that's barking out of a cage, right? So what happened is they were all being put to death. So I said to my wife, Tracy, this is the first week in August of 1994. I said, look, we can't let these dogs die. How about just for a couple weeks, 2 weeks, until we find somebody else to take this over? She said, okay. Well, it's been 26 years. I mean, I'm a patient person, but 26 years, there was supposed to be 2 weeks. Anyway, but we love the dogs. And by the end of the first month, I had more than 102 Great Danes, those big dogs, in my house. And my wife was caring for 62 puppies, 7 litters of puppies on our kitchen floor. Bring the mother in, attach the puppies, they'd nurse, get the mother back to where she could stay, and the puppies had to be incubated in the next litter. And we never bred any dogs, but there's so many dogs that needed rescue that their lives were in immediate danger.
Yes.
And anyway, here's the whole thing. These dogs traditionally don't live long lifetimes. Dogs don't live long time, but
especially
the big ones,
big dogs.
Exactly. Some of them only live 6 to 8 years. So we decided if there was a way, we'd find a way to help them. We developed a feeding and care program. We actually feed, Rhonda, dogs differently than other people. And our dogs, by the way we feed them and care for them, they're living 3 years longer on average. That's pretty tremendous just by feeding them. But then we said, is there something else we could do? And so we decided to create the finest dog food in the world. And when we set out to do that, we were kind of like, conservative thinking, maybe we could add another year, maybe 2 years. But what we found out, Rhonda, was so horrible that I want to share with you, because your listeners and viewers need to know about this. All of the dog food companies that we know of know something the average person doesn't know, which is the more fat content you put in dog food, the hungrier it makes dogs. The hungrier the dogs are, the more they eat. The more they eat, the more dog food you have to buy.
Right.
Now, this fat content shortens dogs' lives. And all you have to say to any of your viewers, go feel your dog food. When you go feel it, you're going to feel a slightly greasy. That's right. Do you know what that is? That's animal fat that has been sprayed onto the food to make your dogs hungrier. Well, think of it this way. Would you ever take bacon grease or chicken fat and pour it down your garbage disposal at home? You wouldn't do, because unlike water that evaporates, animal fat coagulates. And when it hardens, it's like cement. So when you realize that animal fat will ruin a metal garbage disposal, what do you think is happening to your babies? Every meal, every bite, their arteries and their intestines are being clogged with animal fat. We don't do that. We don't even take any salary from this. This is all about loving animals. So we put out this food. It's called Gentle Giants. Yes, actually, we're in 2,400 Walmarts in the U.S., 410 Walmarts in Canada, all over Target, and online. Every online company has it. But we sell it for what it costs us so that people who love their dogs can afford to get the finest food at the world at the least expensive price. So our motto is half the price and twice the life.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, so I saw, so it doesn't have certain things. It obviously doesn't have fat in it. Is there any?
Right. Well, it has only what's natural in the food. When you start doctoring things, things don't get better. So we have no preservatives, no chemicals, nothing negative. Wow. And yet we also have some of the most powerful things in the world. As an example, I don't know if you know of this, but I'm sure you've heard of glucosamine and chondroitin, right? Yeah. Okay. You can get that in for humans. Right. But there's one place on earth that in a living form, not a powdered form that's not as strong, there's a superfood called New Zealand green mussels, and they contain a massive amount of glucosamine and chondroitin for dogs' joints. It's $100 a pound. Wow. And they're in every bag of our dog food, in every can of our canned food. And it's like nobody who's in business to make money would ever spend that kind of money because they could never make a profit. We don't do it to make a profit. We do it for one reason: to make a better world for all of us. Because think of it this way, not just helping your dogs live longer, but if your dogs live an extra 5 or 10 years longer, what does it do for you?
Oh, absolutely.
You, when you love these are your family, your fur members, you're a pet parent.
Absolutely. There's no doubt that they say that people who have animals, they live longer lives. They're happier. And my husband and I totally believe that. I have people that have been complimenting you. Joe Esposito, he owns a restaurant here. He feeds his dog. Nick Ellison was saying holy strawberries. I guess there was something said, but he also said he's changing his dog food tonight. So, you know, I love that because, I mean, I didn't get my first dog until I got married. And so I've only been married 20 years. I got married later in life. So I had a dog and she lived my first dog, she lived to 16. And I can't even express to you what she meant to me because I never had a dog. My mother just she was bitten when she was very young by an animal, went through bad experiences. So we didn't grow up with animals, but now all my siblings, we all have animals, but they change. They're like little glasses of wine or Valium for me. I mean, they calm me. They're just so calming and so giving and so loving. And so, you know, everything you say, of course we want them to live longer. We want our babies to live as long as possible.
Healthier, a better quality of life. I mean, I must tell you, the average dog by the time it's 7 or 8 years old starts to have a problem getting up, starts to have a problem walking. Yes. Yours are smaller dogs, so you can add a couple years, but it's coming. And ours are running around like puppies in their mid-20s, running like puppies. And how we do it is by conserving energy. We have our website, GentleGiantsDogFood.com, has a menu on every page. One of the menu items is special feeding and care program. People should read that. It took my wife Tracy and I 25 years of our life to learn what you can read and learn in 25 minutes. It's really powerful. And you can get the same results. People are writing to me. I got an email 2 days ago. My dog died, but he was 23 years old, a German Shepherd. He was only expected to live 8 years, and he lived 23 because of your dog food. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know larger animals, larger dogs don't have the lifespan usually that even the smaller ones do. But yeah, my Chihuahua arthritis.
I want to share something with you. Yes. Something very unusual happened. My wife and I are experts with dogs. We're not experts with cats, although we've rescued only about 500 in the last 20 years, which is, I'm sure, more than anybody in the world. But nevertheless, we're not experts. However, something happened last year with our cats. 2 of our cats died last year. One was 31 years old. The other was 32 years old. And guess what they were eating?
What?
Our dog food.
Oh!
So what? Now, we know that cats do need a little more protein and stuff. And what we did is we put a regular cat food in there, but we put our dog food. The cats ate 80% of our food, only 20% of the cat food.
That's amazing.
we took our formula, redesigned it just for cats, and in 2 months we're going to have a cat food out there that is unbelievable. We've been feeding it now for about 6 months in trial, and we have veterinarians who have their own cats that they couldn't heal for surgeries now are no longer needing operations just because of the food we've made.
Well, see, you are a superhero. I mean, you are, and you're giving, and your wife are giving, and you are a superhero. So tell me, Burt, I have so many people that are clamoring. What was it like to be cast as Robin? How old were you when you got cast as Robin?
I was 20 years old. Okay, I wasn't old enough to sign a contract. You had to be 21, so I had to go get court approval to sign it. There was a lot of competition. There were 1,100 young actors interviewed for this one role, 1,100. And the thing that was really interesting is that after I was cast, the producer came to me and he said, "Burt, would you like to know why we selected you out of 1,100 people?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "In our minds, forgetting television now, forgetting show business, if there really was a Robin, I mean, like the real thing, we think you, Burt, would be it. So we don't want you to quote act. We want you to be yourself and be enthusiastic," which is what I did for 120 episodes.
120 episodes. Well, that's congratulations, by the way, on your star. Well, just unbelievably well deserved. Richard Gabby told me you were an expert figure skater. Is that true? Or a champion figure skater in your youth?
Well, my father believed in an early work ethic. Okay. And when I was 2 years old, I was the world's youngest professional ice skater in my father's traveling ice show called Rhapsody on Ice. It was the predecessor to Ice Capades. And so what would happen is they'd have professional skaters bring me out. I was 2 years old. I mean, my skates are like this, right? And they would pull my hand and skate around, and people are clapping, you know, a 2-year-old still able to stand up. And then they'd let me go. And I skated around the entire arena by myself. And people were like tearing the seats out. They couldn't believe it. It's impossible. How can you have a 2-year-old child skating?
Wow. Well, you know what? You know, I see that you have that energy. You look so young, and you have the same energy. And that's, I mean, I can see why you've got it. And I think you instill that in the dog food and everything that you've done. And I know you've done a lot of acting other than Batman and Robin, but you know, how can anybody ever, when it's such an iconic role, that's what of course you're going to be known for. But you guys did, Adam West and yourself, you all did the movie. The movie came after the series, right?
It came during the first year.
Oh, the first year. Okay.
Yeah. And then the second year, I'll tell you something, because, you know, not everything can be perfect, as I'm sure you know, right? I tell everybody, the first 100 years are the hardest, Rhonda. Okay. In any event, the second year, a young producer at 20th Century Fox came to me and said, "Burt, I want you for my small little movie here at Fox." And I went to the producers and said, "Can I do it?" And they said, "Well, let us check with the network." ABC came back and said, "No, I'm sorry. Batman is so gigantic. It has made us the third network. We don't want any dilution of the character. So I'm sorry he can't do this movie." You know what the name of the movie was, Rhonda?
What?
It was called The Graduate. You may have heard of The Graduate with Dustin Hoffman. So when they couldn't get me, they got Dustin Hoffman.
Oh my God, that's an amazing.
You win some and you lose some. That's okay, you know?
No, that, I just chills. And this happens with all of us. But you know what? You were meant to do what you're doing now. You are a superhero for animals and helping people and keeping people live longer. So since your wife have figured that out, why can't you do it for people? Like, can you do the same thing so we can eat the perfect amount of food and not have those clogged arteries? Let's get going.
We are trying, and we are actually doing a tremendous amount of research. It's not just like, okay, we've done this and let's sit back. No, I mean, it's our life's work.
Right.
Okay. And really humans are animals. We're maybe more sophisticated, but we're all animals. So the whole idea is to find the best source of health and life. And part of it is being a happy person. You know, that changes things. If you go around and if you're happy on the inside, it makes a huge difference, because no matter what, you can try to find peace and happiness in your world.
Absolutely. This is why I always recommend to everybody to get an animal. I've enjoyed having you on. Richard Gabai, who's a famous producer, director, writer himself, is amazing and actor, as you are. And gentlegiants.com if you want to read about the dog.
GentleGiantsDogFood.com. Yes.
Oh, yes. And we've been putting it up the whole time for you. GentleGiantsDogFood.com. And it'll stay up. It'll live on our site. So we have it up full screen right now, GentleGiantsDogFood.com. Want to read more and get more recipes, and I think I might take a little advice. I got to get those green mussels. I got to get them, whatever they are. I got to get them.
They're from New Zealand. But it's easier to get them in our food because we're spending all the money to bring them over here.
I bet. Bart, you are wonderful. Richard Gabai told me that we would be amazing, and congratulations on a lifetime of success, continued success with the dog food. My dogs they're licking their chops beneath me, and look at them. Well, maybe they're sleeping, but they'll be eating Gentle Giants tomorrow, even though they're small. And we love you, and we love you for a lifetime, and we thank you for letting us, have our superhero in Robin. And you're as good looking today as you were back then. And I just thank you for coming on.
Well, thank you, Citizen. As we said on Batman, to the Batmobile.
Powie! Zowie!
There you go. You got it.
Good night. Good night, Burt Ward. Oh my gosh, Robin from Batman and Robin. What a great show. I'd like to thank Burt Ward, Gentle Giants. Go check out his dog food. I've heard it's amazing. From people that I know that use it. So if we can all just get more time with our animals, how amazing. The fabulous Helen Keeney, look for her, go to helenkeeney.com. And then Lloyd Kaufman with Trauma Films, Fight for Getting Trauma back on YouTube. We'll put up all of their sites so that you can go to rondashearsocialhour.com and find them. And we'll link you to them so that you can write us at rondashearsocialhour.com. Tell us your story. If you want a picture, or if you want you want a guest on, you've got a special story, let us know. We want to hear from you. What a great night. I thank all of you. I thank Beverly Center for coming on, Professor Cocktail, and we'll see you at 9 p.m. Eastern time next week, rondashearsocialhour.com. Love you. Check out the podcast too. Love and sizzle kisses. Nighty.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda, she's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Hour. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Hour.